Hey everybody, welcome to our Saturday night show. We've been doing three in a row, kind of like because we missed 1 week. And so we'll probably go back to our monthly situation back in March. But for now, we are going to do a little bit of a different thing tonight. But many theories about the Antarctic and the Antarctic Wall that we're not going to just pick one and debunk it or whatever. We're going to actually talk about all of them. And later on, you out there, those you who are participating, we're going to give you the opportunity to vote on the four we consider most likely. And we'll do that towards the end of the show. But for now, I think he's munching, so you'll have to overlook the sound of mouthful of food. But this guy.
Sir, nobody worries about upsetting a droid.
It's because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose. Wookiees are known to do that.
Yes, IR eating. Hello, everybody.
Yep. No surprise there. Anyway,
the next
let me bring on this gentleman. The next contestant, yep. So this guy here.
If it's no Scottish, it's crap!
Hello there. Always wanted to do that.
Hello.
All right, how's everybody doing?
Okay, and last but certainly not least, in for like the last second, this gentleman right here.
Abby someone. Abby someone. Abby who? Abby normal.
You all get in my room.
No idea. Anyway, so we're talking about the Antarctic Wall. Now, I was trying to go through some clips to show tonight, and I kept running into something that we've already debunked on this channel. Can anybody guess what that is?
Kraken. The Kraken.
And there goes
No!
the show.
Go. Try again. Anyone? Already?
Well, we've debunked a few things, didn't we? I was waiting to say Atlantis or something because we were thinking about Atlantis up there.
Admiral Byrd was on cocaine at the time.
Yes.
He could have been. You never know.
Okay, it has to do with melting ice.
Oh,
there
climate
we
change.
go.
Climate
Oh,
change,
the
yeah.
climate change hoax.
Why didn't I?
Climate change!
Why didn't I get that?
Climate change
Yeah,
hoax.
I watched the video that had included in climate change in the theories, and I was just like, okay, here we go. You know?
Yeah, just about every theory, every like video I watched that had any kind of like numbers on it had climate change junk all throughout it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
The
well,
waters will rise.
that's the reason why
and
it's
the
like,
earth will flood. Ah!
yeah. So I was like parsing those out, and I was like, I'm not going to. We've already had this discussion, so I'm not going to.
Yeah. Okay.
So I opted for no clips tonight. It would just be us. So anyway, so let me go through some of the. There you go. All right. Before we start, do you guys have any favorite climate change theories
What,
that
climate change
you want
theories?
to bring up already?
Yes, climate change is
Well, not
shit.
climate change theories. I'm sorry, the
wanna
Antarctic
get me
theory,
started on this
Antarctic
bullshit.
Wall theory. I'm sorry. No, I'm talking about the Antarctic Wall theories. I'm sorry. I got climate
Antarctic
change on
Wall.
the brain. Yeah.
Well, that's where the 9th Legion of the Roman army is at somewhere. They died there. Who knows?
Yeah.
I hear it's very cold.
Ninth Army of the Roman
The
Legion.
9th Legion.
Okay.
9th Legion of the Roman army.
You hear it's very
It
cold.
disappeared.
Ninth Legion. Okay.
It's a famous one. They disappeared.
All right. Actually,
I think that's where the
I
Andrea
never
Doria
ran
is.
across that theory.
The Andrea Doria.
Andrea Doria. Actually, we know where the Andrea Doria is.
Well,
It showed
We
up.
have a good
Anyway.
we have a good one here. It says, beyond the Arctic Wall lies the civilization of Park Horse. Yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Absolutely.
That's it. Show's over. There we go. We figured it out.
Yeah. I don't
for
think
coming up with the right
Parkoria
one.
exists. Okay.
Big one.
I'm just
Giant.
How do you know?
Park
It's behind
Horse.
an ice
BS
wall,
on that.
bunny. You can't say that.
Behind an ice wall.
Behind,
It's either that or
behind,
All right.
ice
All
wall
right.
is back
So.
there somewhere.
behind the ice wall. To be the
All right. All right.
Step.
Well, I was going to show a clip of. What the hell are you doing, girl?
Cruel's on a roll. Watch out.
All right. Goodness gracious, man. All right. I was going to show a. There is a very famous theory that was in a very famous horror movie. Can anybody guess which movie that is?
Scary movie
it's
too.
set in the Antarctic. It's one of the only horror movies
The thing.
Oh.
set in the Antarctic.
Critters.
The Thing. Yes.
The
Yeah.
thing. Yes.
It's a lot of things.
The thing.
No. The Thing. The Thing. It's
Thing
actually
with
set
Kurt
in
Russell.
Antarctica. The McMurdo Station.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, with Kurt Russell, right. I was going to show that clip, but it banged off of
was a
YouTube.
great frickin' movie.
So,
A great movie with nothing but
Yeah.
practical effects is freaking awesome. What a great movie.
Magic film.
Oh,
Hey,
my
brother,
gosh.
how you doing?
Holy crap. We have a time prophet
yeah, there
sighting.
goes the neighborhood. There goes
All
the
right,
neighborhood.
time prophet.
Anyway.
Hey, buddy.
Or maybe
Good
just
to
a
see you, man.
narcissistic bunny. Nobody really knows.
Finally, some
Love
clout
you
to
too,
this
B-Dog.
cat.
Anyway.
B-Dog, how's it going, brother? Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, not Brian in the
We
house.
also have
got
not
not
Brian.
Hey.
All right,
Not
now,
Brian.
Brian.
The gang's all here. There you go.
How's it going?
Well,
Nice.
those who have been watching our shows recently will notice that somebody is
sorry.
missing. That would be Big John from John's Lone Box. He canceled right before the show. He's
Hope
not
he's
feeling
okay.
well.
Hope nothing's bad's going
And
on with him.
I don't know. He
John
burns the
Wick.
candle at both ends and then goes ahead and throws the wick in. So I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
know. Well,
if
he's an
overdoing it.
electrician by
Gasoline.
profession, so yeah.
In New York. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
um,
that lovely bastion of
Yeah.
hell.
Yes.
yeah, a third world communist nation now.
Oh
you know,
God, yeah.
so-
New York City is screwed.
Anyway, time to bring this fun.
So
There you go.
screwed.
Yeah, they are totally screwed. Anyway, so
Oh, nice.
that first, so the one I brought up, got a bottle of Glenmorangie, 12 years, so I think things are going grand. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
that must have cost you a wee penny.
Nice, not Brian.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a, what is that, Scotch?
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
All right,
Single
just
malt.
Single
malt.
malt. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, no problem. Okay. There was another movie made by the team who made The Thing called Harbinger Down in 2015. They made this after studio took all the practical effects out of the new Thing movie. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one with
Gotcha.
Lance Henriksen, I think.
Gotcha. Yeah, that new Thing movie. The new Thing movie. They really butchered it. They really did.
Oh, the 2000. What was that? 2011. 2011.
okay,
Something like that. Yeah.
2011. It was a 2011.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Okay, the whole country will be that way if.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The whole country will be that way if anybody just talks about it, does nothing but sit on their effing hands. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So that first theory is indeed aliens. There's numerous conspiracy theories. The aliens are hiding, or there's crashed UFOs based on Google Earth images showing supposedly alien ships, frozen giants, or mysterious trails on mountains. These claims are widely attributed to pareidolia, the human tendency to see patterns of faces in random natural formations. I think John talked about this.
Yeah.
Well, there was
okay.
Okay. So there's a YouTube channel called the fuck is what the anyway
that's how it starts.
Yeah, the Florida Maquis. That's what it is. There's a YouTube channel called the Florida Maquis. The guy does a lot of research using Google Earth Pro and stuff like that. So he's done extensive looking at Antarctica as a whole, and he's gone over some stuff that he's found, and also some other people have found. And he's gone over it with layering, because you can layer the photos and stuff like that from year to year. But he found something very interesting that you could not mistake, and you couldn't make a mistake for pareidolia. So in Antarctica and some regions, there's caves. So there's cave openings, either in the sides of the ice mountains or whatever the fuck they are, or like straight in the ground. Well, he was doing some work and zooming into different places. And there was a cave opening, and standing in this freaking cave opening, and I kid you not, is a prehistoric bird. One of those big giant birds that have no wings, that couldn't fly like an ostrich, but the head's the size of like something, akin to like a T-Rex. It's just an enormous freaking bird standing there, because he went through and he lightened it up and adjusted everything, and you could see this thing clear as day standing in the freaking opening of this cave. Okay. And it's freaking nuts. Look it up. If you go to his channel, the Florida Maquis, and look at his stuff from a couple years ago about Antarctica. Holy shit! That's where I got what I said earlier was the 9th Legion of the Roman army, because there has been what looks like, Roman numerals, 9, like the number 9 in Roman numerals on the side of the mountain. 9.
Can I point out that
yes, you can.
All week long?
Yes.
Can I point out all week long I've been asking for research for the Antarctic for this show. That might have been something to bring up. I could have.
I was busy. I was sick.
Clips.
I was elsewhere. I was in California.
And,
2 days this week.
Oh, the show.
It sucked.
And the dog ate his homework, people. The dog ate his homework. Let's not forget that.
But what about earlier today when I was providing links, and I say, if you have any research, bring it up and I'll get it.
I was playing with 4 kittens and trying out a new hand plane. So
that's what you call it?
Okay. Okay.
Meow.
All right. Okay, so plays with kittens over here. Failed to mention that. All right, so
That code for something else, Wookie.
And a hand play.
can anybody?
Sinner.
And we're off the rails.
All right, all right, yeah. Parkour. Anyway,
It's all a conspiracy.
so anybody tell me the name admiral associated with Antarctica?
Oy.
The famous explorer admiral that's associated with Antarctica. Anybody?
Bird.
I saw a documentary with penguins. Does that count?
Byrd, Admiral Byrd. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yes, that was a great documentary with the penguins called
All
what? Farce of the Penguins?
Happy Feet. Anyway.
No, Happy Feet.
Happy feet. All right. Anyway, there's a supposed diary that's attributed to him. Most people think it's a forgery. That was talking about he had an encounter with an advanced subterranean civilization called Agartha, accessible through polar openings. The idea has no scientific backing and is considered a hoax. There's also a mention of a aircraft that flew faster than any that was supposed to be able to do at the time. Anyway. So, here we go.
They spoke German.
All right.
Yeah.
That's another theory.
Now-
We'll get to that one.
Now, there's in this supposed
all right,
diary.
so White Walkers.
Frosty Balls.
Yeah.
Scott, yes.
All right. Go ahead. The supposed diary.
I can categorically state that there are no parkours in Antarctica, but there may be some breakdancing penguins.
Okay. I can see this is going to be a disaster. All right.
One of them.
So what
No,
were you saying about Admiral Byrd's diary?
yes. Supposedly in his diary, he does have some detailed descriptions of things that he was seeing while he was flying over Antarctica slightly prior to his encounter, quote unquote, with the flying objects. He described he didn't describe any ice. He saw trees and grasslands, a lot of greenery. He also saw what he described as like woolly mammoths and things like that, where and it was in the diary. Now, I don't know what happened to the diary specifically. I thought it ended up in the hands of one of his offspring, like his son or somebody like that, and went down the lineage. But no one's been able to confirm it that I know of. But in there is supposed to be some detailed descriptions of what he saw while he was flying over whatever section of Antarctica that he was prior to the UFO showing up.
Welcome to the show. To Skeeter Finklage 445. Nope, my beard is not real. It is actually dyed. So, thank you for that observation. All right. So another theory is the Nazi secret base, and this is based some exploration from Germany, 1938 to 1939, where Germany was supposed to have established a colony on the Antarctic, but this is later, like right as soon as the war started, they pulled away from it, evidently. But the theory goes that the Nazis had a base there, and that when Germany fell, that they supposedly went there, including Hitler, and they established the Reich there. So that is it. Germany is interested in Antarctic during World War II. Made some claims on land and may be connected to other conspiracy theories. Yep. That's the theory. Agartha. Yep. That's one. One of the theories that's where a bird said he encountered. We talked about Dr. Captain What's His Face. If they were yeah, that's Admiral Byrd. Yep, and yep, and hole. Okay, so a hole to the center of the Earth. Okay, right. There you go.
Yeah, there has been.
So that's the
Bunny. There has been some claims about a hole, an opening in the Antarctic area, where it is actually
the hollow Earth entrance. Yeah.
Well, right, and it in that particular area or geography that's in is the no-fly zone, and I know reporter Linda Moulton Howe, who a lot of people know for UFOs and things like that, had somebody approach her, a pilot who had gone in an emergency, was flying back a injured person. It was a big emergency. And so instead of going around, they went over and basically they saw something. And when they landed, I guess the pilot had his ass kicked and, reprimanded and all that good stuff. And so this pilot reached out to Linda Moulton Howe and said, yeah, there's something there. But it's highly classified and it's no-fly zone.
Right. Okay, so another theory is the pyramids, ancient civilizations. Supposedly there's pyramids that have showed up on satellite imagery. Also some squared off glaciers that are like perfectly geometrically square that look kind of odd. So that's also one of the theories is that's where Atlantis was actually, and that buried underneath Antarctica is Atlantis, and that the disaster that took over or that took Atlantis was the Earth shifting and the polar caps becoming frozen. So, all right. Where they're tapped is okay. Yeah. All right. Abby's out there. Okay. For those who haven't heard, Vladimir Terzic, a UFO researcher, went missing in 2001, researching German secret weapons, secret society like Thule and Viral Society. Okay. Guys know anything about Tartaria? Yeah, we went over that last week. Or at least 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, obviously. Yeah. We talked about Tartaria week before last. If you want to go back and check that one out. But yeah, Tartaria's, I think that's the opposite end. That's like the north, towards the north Arctic circle. Anyway, so at a flat Earth ice wall. Have you heard this one?
No.
The flat Earth theory: Antarctica is not a continent, but a massive ice wall encircling the flat planet, preventing people from falling off. Proponents claim no flights cross it to hide lands beyond, but in reality, charter and research flights do not operate over the region for scientific and tourism purposes. That's basically the official version of it. Google Earth anomalies, red crosses, rectangular icebergs, strange structures, speculation about secret government bases, alien technology. This is typically explained as optical illusions, software glitches, or natural phenomenon like tabular icebergs formed by glacial calving, whatever that is. Also, a couple other ones that are not on that list. secret bunkers for rich people for the end of the world are located in Antarctica. So the elites can be elsewhere if disaster hits the world, like flooding and things like that. Which that does have some.
Wait, Bunny. There's also, I don't know if you saw this, and tell me if I've opted your another talking point or another conspiracy. But there's one theory that Antarctica, its current frozen state, actually has only been several hundred years, not like the thousands and millions of years it's being claimed.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for this is the actual destruction of the southern tip of South America, and how it's bent over toward from west to east, and it's also it kind of in conjunction with that part of Antarctica where it appeared there was some sort of a land bridge there, some sort of flooding had pretty much just caved that in, and because of that situation, it altered the weather, so that everything it basically it's a snowstorm that goes completely around Antarctica. It doesn't go anywhere else because of that destruction caused from whatever. And you can see it on satellite. If they remove the ocean cover, you can see what it looks like. You can see it very plainly, as if there was a massive amount of water that pretty much just destroyed all the earth there, moved the ocean floor over as well. So there's that theory that's out there as well.
There's actually a lake under the ice of Antarctica. It's the largest lake in the world, largest freshwater lake in the world. I can't remember the name of it, but it's located in Antarctica.
Yep.
They've been studying it. Middle Earth or Hollow Earth theory. Yep. That is one of the theories we're going to be talking about. And surely rich people would rather have bunkers where it's nice and hot. Well, if you have enough money, anywhere you are, it's going to be nice and hot. So I don't think that necessarily excludes Antarctica. Yeah, like parkour. Yeah, I think it's called. No, that is not the name. No. Did you see the number of penguins slaughtered bipolar bears this season? It was definitely bipolar bears. That's scary. A bipolar bear would be terrifying. I'm pretty sure it means B-Y polar bears, but bipolar bears. Yeah. Holy shit!
A bipolar bear.
One second they're nice and cuddly, and the next second they're like, "Bitch," you know. Yeah, that would be terrifying. Anyway, how do we know bears were bipolar?
I know.
They'd be like rumbling and cuddly one second. Next second, they'd be like, ah! Not that I've known any bipolar people. Bipolar bears aren't the worst. That's gonna be something like parkour. So I think that's what we're definitely gonna use again sometime. Anyway, all right. Let's see here. The Earth isn't hollow, apparently, at least according to whistleblower Paul Schneider. The Earth is hollow, but it has many cavities containing multiple alien civilizations. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pocket Earth theory right there. Anyway, so any of these theories blow your hair back, gentlemen? Anybody have a particular one that...
like I have hair? Do I look like I have hair?
Okay. Does anything blow your fuzz back? All right. Bears are bipolar. They're close to the North Pole. I thought
I'll tell you what,
everybody
those
knew this.
bipolar
Anyway.
bears really
Yep.
make me jumpy.
Yeah, polar bears are cut a bitch. Polar bears are the most aggressive bear on the
Yeah,
on
but the
planet.
bipolar ones, that's
yeah.
a real woohoo.
Yeah, that would be. I would have told a chemistry joke, but the good ones are gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
The bipolar
Yeah, there you go.
bear. You know, it kind of reminds me of my second ex-wife. Holy shit.
Oh. Yeah.
Abby knows what
Oh,
I'm
you
talking
mean
about.
Isn't it funny that he has to number
Satan
them?
in the blue dress?
Yes,
Is
I have
it?
to know.
That the one?
Yes.
Anyway. All right. Okay. All right. Hair notwithstanding, is there any theory that appeals more than the others to you guys? Anyone that? Because one of the. Go ahead. Go ahead, Grill.
I'll say, I was going to be really boring and say it's probably just untapped resources, but now it's just like, now that you've mentioned the elites and their bunkers, oh yes, that's got my little radar going. Yes, that sounds a bit more plausible. Maybe it's they've got their bunkers up there and they've got untapped resources.
True.
I'm of the opinion that it could be.
Okay.
Bunny had mentioned about structures on the surface, things like that. I know that, again, referencing the channel Florida Maquis, he had done some things where he'd had some pictures on Google Earth, and lo and behold, you'll look at this ridge line of a mountain, and you don't see any structures in the snow. But the shadows from the sun, casting shadows on something that's rectangular and square, almost like a castle or something like that. But you look where it should be, and there's nothing there except a shadow. Well, the rock, ice, and snow don't make squares. So, and if there's nothing there to make the square, what's making the square? So somebody's covering up the physical photo,
here.
but forgetting to cover up the shadow.
Yep.
So
There you go.
I like the structure thing,
you
possibly. Like you said, Atlantis as well. Cam, how's it going, man?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Cam.
Good to see you, Cam.
I like Cam. Yes, those elites and
Good to see
their
you, man.
Yeah.
500 million. That's right.
Okay. Now, once again, there's this whole entire thing about antediluvian cultures.
That again.
Antediluvian meaning before the flood.
Right.
The earth was pretty heavily populated, and then the flood happens. And so who's to say that part of the climate changes that were brought about by the flood may have included altering the polar, give us the polar,
Climate change is a hoax.
Maybe.
If
There you go. But I'm talking about the changes to the climate that happened after the flood. That would have had to happen after the flood. Yeah.
The Great Flood covered the whole Earth, didn't it? Like everything.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
So it stands to reason that the world before the flood is different from what the world is after the flood. So yeah, it could have altered that poles.
We're developing a whole entire lore in the chat over here about bipolar bears.
It would seem.
Yeah, that's true. There's a possibility that not all the cultures were wiped out. We've got quite a few underwater cities. Have been coastal cities roughly 10,000 to 13,000 years ago. Yeah. The whole Syro-Phoenician culture has been discovered underwater. My God is drinking the water. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, the polar bears. He said earlier about the polar bears. Yeah, there is definitely a species of bear called the polar bear. It's very distinctive. It's actually not as large as the grizzly or the Kodiak, but it's way more vicious. Maybe because of the aggression that it takes to feed yourself in
apparently,
weather. But anyway.
apparently there have been some polar bears have actually bred with grizzlies. So you get these bears called grizzlies, and I think they're worse. They're supposed to be worse, if that's even possible.
I do have another
somewhere.
theory on Antarctica. I've got a theory.
Got
on
bears.
It's not a very widely recognized theory, but
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah,
I
that's
believe
what
that
you need. You need a more aggressive grizzly bear. Yeah, that's such a great idea. That is such a great idea.
Well, yes,
a
my theory is that-
grizzly bear versus a bipolar.
I think it's grizzly.
I think they're bipolar. Yeah.
It's more like
I think
tripolar. isn't it?
Yeah.
as far as the
well, that would be a bipolar bear anyway. So, yeah.
mic don't work.
No, you're working, Abby. We were
Okay,
just talking over
I'm
you.
going to say that.
I know.
Go ahead.
Well, I'd say
Gabby.
in Antarctica, I think there's another theory we need to look into. That's where all the park whores are keeping all the good bourbon and the cigars.
Yep.
Yes, we must have an
That's
expedition.
definitely
Yeah,
the case. Show
We must
over.
have an
I'm so
expedition
glad
to
we didn't
find
talk
this out.
over that. Anyway, so thanks for the contribution.
What does Wookie do when
Yes.
the camera is off? I'm eating.
We don't want to know.
Eats.
We don't want to
He
know.
eats.
I had a pizza.
Definitely eats.
I had
All
a
right.
pizza.
Pizza.
Oh, Brian.
So,
All right.
Okay, Podesta.
Okay, so all right, so let me see. So a lot of this stuff is speculation. Okay, so what we do know, what is a speculation, is that you are not allowed to fly over or visit great swaths of the Antarctic. There's a treaty that was signed in 1958, I think it was 58 or 56, by all the member nations, like even nations that were in the Warsaw Pact, as opposed to whatever the one we're signed up to. So all these nations agreed that they were going to leave. They're going to leave our Antarctic alone. All of them did. Like at the same time. And out of all of the treaties in human history, there's been only one treaty that has been renewed, like automatically, without debate, since it was first signed. So it's like all the governments in the world agree that we need to leave the Antarctic, great swaths of the Antarctic, the hell alone. And so that is one of the reasons why there are so many theories.
The Russians have a base. We have a base. I think the Chinese have a base. A couple other countries, I believe, European countries have bases there.
Yeah.
So
But it's research only, isn't it? They're only allowed to do
sure
research.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what
Atlantis and Africa, we covered that. That's an earlier show.
The Resheks.
Yeah, we covered that one.
They're up in Mauritania or someplace like that. Yep.
Yeah, we covered that one in our Atlantis show.
Yeah.
That's another one you might want to go back and look at.
No, Brian says impressive silent eating there, Wookie. Mega Geek defends us with his dry pot noodles and Monster Munch every week. Well, I just have pizza or sunflower seeds.
All right. Okay. So, so that particular that particular theory, I mean that particular reality is pretty much why there's so many theories surrounding Antarctica in that the fact that we're not allowed to fly over, visit, explore, and there's been pretty well documented proof that Google Earth has actually altered images from that part.
Blurred them, yeah.
There's pretty well documented that they've, and so a lot of people think that whatever is in the Antarctic, the elites of the world don't want the ordinary people to get a look at it. And
Of
so
course not.
that's one of the reasons why my favorite theory is that there are bunkers created for the elite of the planet for when the shit hits the fan. So
Well,
that is
very possible.
my favorite theory.
Yep, very possible.
So that's the one that seems more the most feasible for me. Something off topic. You don't have to let me derail you. No, that's fine, Skeeter. I'm just letting you know that
Good stuff.
that's available.
All right, good
if you wanna
stuff.
look back.
Stuff's here. Yay!
Hey, good stuff. Anybody want to put down bets as to how long it's going to take good stuff to talk about parkours?
Right about.
Oh, we've already
Right
started.
Right about.
I say the parkours are hiding all the bourbon.
All right. Anyway.
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's okay.
there's
Mike,
There's definitely something down there
go ahead.
that the elites or whoever, whatever the shadowy deep state globalist, whatever, Rothschilds or whoever it could be, they don't want, like you said, the common folk throughout the world to know what is there. So Google Earth eliminates structures or anything that could be a definitive picture of something that could be out of place, and again, I go back to the pictures I've seen with no structures, yet there's shadows, showing, right angle structures, but no structures. So, there's odd stuff there, whether it's a bunker. They could have bunkers down there. I seem to think, my opinion is, it's possible that there's remnants of or evidence of some sort of unknown civilization there, and they don't want us to know, but which could rewrite history. And I kind of have the theory that Antarctica is not as frozen as long as people claim it is. I think it's mostly whatever that destruction was that caused that split between South America and the upper part of Antarctica, that caused the freezing quickly, and it's only been for maybe about 300 or 400 years. So,
well, it would have to be frozen longer than that, because there are like research trips to the Antarctica as early as the turn of the century. That's been documented. There'll be parkours beyond the wall. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Now, you missed this part. Okay, hear me out. And then could there be parkours beyond the wall? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So there are maps that date back as early as like the 15th century, I think it is. But those maps seem to indicate that the Antarctica was not frozen then. And so your theory does hold some water, but you have to add it on to at least like more like 900 years, I think, thereabouts, maybe close to 1,000. But but that's relatively new a phenomenon in the lifespan of the Earth. That's it. I got you. Well, thank you for coming by. Good stuff and contributing as usual. Anyway, but so yeah, that theory does hold water. Okay, so is that where they found the Transformer?
Megatron.
I think he's talking about Megatron.
Megatron.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no. I'm gonna say no. I think that's a movie. Anyway. So I think the thing is more closer to the truth than Michael Bay's Transformers. Anyway, they're hiding all the bourbon. Okay. Abby again. Anyway, never mind. All right. So basically, so that's my theory. What's your theory, Cruel?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked me. Yeah, I am now on the bandwagon when it comes to the elites and their bunkers. I was just thinking, how long would it take? There's such a vast area up there. How long do you think it would take to build cities or a city? Because it's a big area and there's a lot blurred out that you can't see. So is it possible that they're constructing a city up there?
Well, yeah. Considering that they do have like geothermal pockets that's been documented, they do have a freshwater lake.
Right.
Massive freshwater lake that's under the ice. That's been researched.
Going back to the 500 million people on the planet sort of thing, with the depopulation theory, I'm just thinking, well, would say like one of them mega cities house 500 million people? That's what I'm thinking. Because there's the proposal for kind of like mega cities and things like that. So
that's a good point.
A smart mega city kind of thing. All it's kind of like a myriad of conspiracy theories into one there.
Scientists have discovered a vast hidden landscape of hills and valleys carved by ancient rivers have been frozen in time under the Antarctic ice for millions of years. Yeah, I did read that. That there is so much to be like discovered the Antarctic, and then after 1958, it's like all exploration just ceased. Strangely, no illegal immigrants are selling dinghies to the Antarctica. That is true. That is true.
No, they're sailing to England. They're all hitting the beach at Dover.
Okay. Well, my theory is that they're building themselves an ark. Because one of the things that we've always asked the question when we hear all this climate change and craziness, and they're destroying all the energy infrastructure, they're destroying all the ability for people to feed themselves, they're destroying all the medical facilities or ability for medical, for people to get access to medicine, and instead they're giving them like a suicide, suicide pills and ability to commit suicide, and so it's like they're doing all these things to like sabotage people's ability to live, to succeed, to thrive, and it seems like all these changes they're making, like Germany getting rid of all their nuclear power plants and people freezing to death because of that. And it's just like there's this war on their own people, like we just saw that here in America for the last 4 years. This influx of anybody, come across the border, the destruction of our energy infrastructure.
Anybody from a third world country, yeah.
Yeah, and so it's almost like there's a war on ordinary people. So the one of the thoughts that we had was like, why would they like destroy the planet that they're living on? And so the idea that they are just destroying our way of living, our ecosystem, our livelihood, and they're building themselves an ark in Antarctica, which has been agreed upon by all the elites of the world, and this treaty that just gets renewed every time it comes open, which is the only treaty on the planet, in the history of the planet, that they've all agreed upon. Nobody's like, well, there's resources in Antarctica. We need to discuss how we're going to divvy those up. And we know there's resources in Antarctica because of the research that has come out of it. There's so much there, natural resources. So why? It has less resources, and but it's very similar in a lot of ways to Antarctica. And they're fighting over Greenland, and yet Antarctica is bigger than Greenland, has more natural resources than Greenland, and yet when the contract comes open, nobody's like, well, I want a bigger piece of the pie. No, what they're suddenly they're very agreeable. Suddenly they're all cooperating. Suddenly nobody is like, oh, well, I need a bigger piece here.
Yeah.
Which hasn't happened in all of human history. So what are they agreeing upon? Every time it comes open, or every time the treaty comes up for renewal, they just rubber stamp it.
Right.
Yeah.
And the only people that seem to be left out of this agreement. And so that's why, to me, it just seems most likely that they are building themselves an ark behind this Arctic Wall, and the rest of us can just go kick rocks.
Yep.
And by the way, if they melt, it raises the water level for the rest of humanity.
Right.
Because the biggest glaciers on the planet are located in Antarctica.
Jeez.
And so if they melt any of these glaciers, in fact, there's one gigantic glacier in Antarctica, and all these climate change videos I was watching today that kept bringing up if that glacier's like melting and raising the water level. And so what if that's deliberate? What if they're building themselves an ark and flooding the world?
Well, that's it, isn't it?
Anyway.
Think about it, right? Think about it, Bunny. Right? Flooding the world is a clean way of doing it rather than nuclear annihilation. If you just flood it,
Yeah.
it's clean.
Yeah, flooding the world leaves them... flooding the world, they don't have to worry about residual radiation, do they?
No.
All right. Okay, what are you guys giggling about? I can't find it over here. What are you guys giggling about? Just tell me. Okay.
They're deciding who gets the parkours.
All right. Okay. China is building more coal power
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
Yep.
plants than anyone else in the world, right? It's like the wildlings are raiding our villages. Game of Thrones. What's your tipple of choice?
Yeah.
I've got a bottle of that in the house. AI needs verifiable security identity in order to act on our behalf in regards to making payments. The WEF Patsy. Okay. That's
I'm afraid
Vadi
not.
isn't there.
There's a Vadi.
Vodka.
Not sure what that's about.
What
Vodka. There's vodka in the bottle of water that I have. No, afraid not. Just water.
Put the bottle down.
Hey, everybody, chill. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
The Ice Age.
The ice cold bottle of iron brew.
All right. Okay, I gave up. You know, I'm going to ignore the comments for now. All right. So, I don't even know what's going on over there. All right. So, anyway, do you guys offer any other theories that you consider as good? Let me hide that.
Oh,
Well, I like the theory of the bunkers, or your one about the Ark is pretty compelling now that I think in it.
I tend to think that maybe they're doing like all the chemical testing and biomedical testing that they're not allowed to do in their own respective countries. There,
Oh yeah, I'm sure
Wow.
there's all kinds of
because
crazy
they
shit.
don't
going
have
on.
to, who are they going to answer to in Antarctica? No one.
Yeah, no one. Yeah.
No, they could get an island in international waters.
It could
to
be
do
like
that,
the frozen Dr. Alan Moreau,
Yeah.
couldn't they? Yeah.
Exactly. Well, obviously, Google Earth is involved
Well,
in covering up
Go ahead.
any identifiable structures or anything like that. So, it could be bunkers, it could be a lost civilization, pyramids. Who knows? I mean, but there's structures that Google Earth is actively erasing in their photos to cover something up. Whether it's like I said before, a bunker, or it could be something ancient. But yeah, there's active cover up going on, especially
Well,
satellite side.
one assumes.
there you go.
One assumes that if you have to cover up something to that degree, that it's pretty earth shattering. So, otherwise, why? Why would you bother? If it's just an ancient civilization, it's a case of, well, that's interesting. How does that shatter their plans? I wouldn't think it would. So, it must be something pretty dodgy.
Well, we do know that they have discovered microbials under the
Right, yeah.
in the ice Antarctica,
That's right. Yeah, they did. Say
and
that.
that isn't that there humanity doesn't have any kind of like ability to fight off. And
Yeah, I've
so
heard
that's
that,
one
yeah,
of
yeah.
the most scary things that's come out.
Yeah.
That I've
so
heard
it's
that.
like-
Yeah.
When you ask like the gain of function research, we were talking about that, and it's like go ahead, Curl.
No, I've heard that about the microbes and viruses and stuff. I heard that. Yeah. And Wookiee just has a cough. Just after I say that, that's funny. That's funny.
Well, okay, so
Came from Antarctica.
yeah, thanks for that contribution. Thanks for that contribution. That's really
The
helpful.
best he's had in months.
So, there you go. Well, so it seems to me that, okay, the Nazi thing doesn't really hold water.
Oh God.
Okay. All right, there you go. So the Nazi thing doesn't hold water. The Hollow Earth thing doesn't really have a lot of proof for that, except for a dodgy diary entry from Admiral Byrd. And so the what we do have is the fact that you can't fly over, you can't visit, and you can't like ordinary people can't visit there. And this is a contract, or this is a treaty that gets renewed routinely, which hasn't happened any time in human history. And we do know that the elites seem to be determined to wipe out humanity, or at least wipe out swaths of humanity. And the only reason why you would do that is if you had a place to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you're going to release a pandemic with this gain of function research, which seems to be very well resourced, why would you do that if you were living on the same planet you were releasing this pandemic into? It doesn't make sense.
No.
Unless you had a place that had a natural immunity to any kind of virals. What's a natural thing that destroys viruses, or at least puts them in hibernation?
Cold.
No, you've got cold. Yeah, I was going to say heat or cold.
Cold or UV.
Well, heat would destroy it, but UV, right. And there's a lot of UV in Antarctica, actually. Maybe the most UV on the planet is in Antarctica,
Because it's constantly in the sunlight.
mainly because of where it's located.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
A lot of
Bud
people
Light.
do not know this, but Wikipedia puts Bud Light in that flask. Okay.
There it
It's
goes
moving our make
again
Australia
with his
my
Bud
face.
Light,
That's
yeah.
alarm. That's a terrible soaps to watch. Okay. WF Patsy, cyber pandemics left a running simulation 6 months ago. Okay. Gotcha. I think we're still on the AI thing. But basically, so that's my theory. Do you guys have a better one that we want to consider? Okay, Nazis, no. Aliens, not really a lot of information for that.
No.
The Hollow Earth doesn't have a lot of information for that. But what we do know is we've got, so that's my theory. Anybody have a better one than that?
Well, whatever it is,
Well, I don't.
whatever it is, Bunny, whatever's going on down there that's causing Google Earth to erase stuff or change it, it's something big. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're covering up the elitists' fortresses per se, bunkers, fortresses, whatever you want to call them, that might be being built down there as we speak.
Mhm. Well, I mean, I
Okay,
suppose.
there you go.
I suppose.
All right, on that pleasant note.
I was going to say, I suppose it would take a long.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Cole. Go ahead.
It would take a long time to build those. It would take a long time to build something like that. So that would explain why they've been interested in it for so long.
Right. I tend to think there is something like alien down there. And the fact that
All right,
we
Abby.
don't have information because they are suppressing that information. That's just kind of my theory on it. I think there is something alien down there. I think that information is being suppressed to the point that it's not widely available to anybody, only people in the know. And that's just my theory.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, so Abby thinks his I have theory it won't let anybody fly over Antarctica if we find out where Kurt Russell is buried.
That's right.
Obviously, answers Earth is flat. There's no Antarctica. Okay, so here we go. We got flat Earth theory. We got Nazis. We got hollow Earth theory. We've got alien craft theory. And then we have this elitists are building themselves an ark and screw the rest of the world theory. So that's 5 right there. In order of plausibility, I would say, to me, Nazis would be 5. The hollow Earth theory, I think hollow Earth theory has more to it than anything else. The ancient structures theory, there's some like visual evidence of that. But for the most part, it just seems to me the elitist arc theory, to me, seems to hold the most water. There's no vote thingy on Wookiees chat. No, we're not doing the vote thing today. We're just trying. We're just trying to decide on what's the best theory. So Abby seems to think the alien. There's aliens.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Got another one.
Go ahead. Please share. All right.
I say it's Heimdall down there. Heimdall's down there protecting the bridge to go to Asgard.
Ha! Heimdall.
Heimdall.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Idris Elba.
All right. So Heimdall is down there protecting the Bifrost.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for that.
You never know.
That theory. All right. Anyway. Get to the pile. So to be honest, I think elitists will want a warmer place to hide out from the apocalypse. Well, anywhere they would go. Yeah, there you go. All right. So parkour theory. We'll add that to the pile. Okay, so. All right. I think elitists are wherever. If they build it in Antarctica, if they build a ark in Antarctica or a city in Antarctica, it's going to be warm wherever they go. So you put it down deep enough, and you have geothermals and everything that are down there. I think it's still feasible to me. But anyway. Besides, if you're going to release a pandemic, you don't want to be someplace warm, where the microbials and microorganisms will thrive. So anyway, so that's I still think the theory holds water. So all right. So I'm going to go ahead and say, to me, the one that's most plausible is that theory. You guys have a theory you think is more plausible than the elitist arc theory?
I don't. No, I think that's probably the best one.
Yeah, and here's something
right.
that might give credence to your theory, is that why are all these important world leaders and important religious leaders all of a sudden flock down to do a vigil in Antarctica? Why? That's another thing.
Oh, okay. When did this happen?
It's been happening. Well, let's see. John Kerry went down there. The bishop of the Russian Orthodox Church went down there. I think one of the popes went down there. All kinds of world leaders have made a trip to Antarctica and then come back. So it wouldn't surprise me that these elitists have something going on down there. Yeah. So, I mean, even Buzz Aldrin took a trip down there. So, yeah.
Well, Metallica played a concert down there. Did you know that?
Nice.
When? Really? Metallica did.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Metallica played a concert down there.
Holy crap! I didn't know
Nice.
that.
To all the penguins
Yeah.
and bipolar bears.
I guess
Yes,
so.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
guess they like
Those
the master
bipolar
of
bears.
puppets,
You gotta
don't
watch
they?
those bipolar bears, man.
Yeah.
Ah, they
I
must
guess
be
they
fans
did.
of Master
I
of
guess they
Puppets.
did. I guess they're obeying their master, huh? Anyway.
Yeah, there
So
you go.
are they
All right,
bipolar
so-
bears or bipolar bears?
Yes. Oh,
Hmm.
LGBT.
Not really going to
bears.
contemplate on how the polar bears swing. Just not going to do that. Anyway.
Well, you don't want to misgender them there, Bunny.
Bipolar.
Ah.
bears.
All right.
He's at the prime.
We've degenerated.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Yes.
just trying to
Yeah,
imagine what
we
the
definitely
Arctic.
have. We definitely have.
I'm trying to imagine, which Metallica song is the Arctic
Oh,
wildlife's favorite now.
Yeah. Time prophet. If the polar bears
don't know.
reply,
I don't
how
know.
come there's so many of them? Epstein was moved to Antarctica years ago. Yeah,
This
there you
thing's
go.
moved to Antarctica years ago. Okay.
Time
Yes.
prophet they identify as bi, okay? That's
All
what it
right.
is.
Okay. Okay, so all right, so we are going to say that to us the elitist arc theory is the most plausible. So we're gonna do a.
Yeah.
There you go.
Confirmy Fermi.
All right, so thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming and hanging out with us. Our thoughts and prayers go out to John. Hopefully will recover.
John's a long box. Yeah,
And,
hopefully
be
he's doing
with us
all right.
next time.
No issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So we are going to. We're not going to be next week. We're going to go back to our bi-monthly schedule.
every other week.
We just. I got snowed
All right,
in
go,
with
We're taking the polar bears with
yeah.
us.
So it's my
Gobster.
fault. So
Shame
anyway,
I missed it. Late as
Gobster
always.
again. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, go.
All right.
It's already tomorrow
Yeah.
over there.
All right. I got
You
to
gotta do
basically. I got to play it. Here we go.
Okay, play it. Play it.
Do it.
Who gives a shit?
Yes. The best quoted
It
line
never gets old.
on the internet. Who gives a shit?
Oh, that's
We love you,
that's
Bobby.
still classic. That's classic.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We gotta
That's
get him.
definitely
Yeah, I
goes
got-
down in our lore. So
It's
anyway.
definitely
A test
yes.
conspiracy
Oh,
brought to you by
stop.
Wiki Fever and Bud Light. Okay.
Bud
All right,
Light.
all right.
Yeah. Bud Light. Sure. There's
Hey,
there's
All right,
Bud
so,
Light in here. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Woo! Oh, love you,
Yeah,
Gobby.
yeah.
Love you.
That's definitely that's
That's
definitely Gobby's Gobby's
Yes.
basically attitude right now in the
Love you, Gobby.
deepest darkest England. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, kids. Thank you all for coming. We had a pretty good time tonight. We'll return to our regular scheduled. So
week
week
after
after next. Anybody have a theory they want to cover? A conspiracy or a cryptid they want to talk about?
Every time I
Why
bring
does
one
the
up,
bunny hate
God,
parkour
you
so
always
much?
get the shakes every time I bring a cryptid up. What the hell? Son of a bitch.
I don't know. I can't really think of any
Um,
cryptids.
Well, there's plenty of more out there. We just
yeah.
we just haven't covered one yet. Anyway, all right. Okay. So we will we'll cover week after next. We're going to cover did the moon landing actually happen?
Oh, come on
Ooh.
now.
I call low hanging fruit on that one.
Don't ask.
There's been
Buzz
new
Aldrin
information
that
come out.
Don't ask Bud Aldrin.
Yeah,
that.
the elitist Bud Aldrin that's been going to Antarctica. Yeah, no thanks. Anyway, all right, kids.
All right, cool.
All right, so moon landing was it a psyop? Was the moon landing a psyop? That's gonna be a week after next, and that'll probably get us canceled. So after that, there probably won't be any more shows. We'll find out. Anyway.
We're actually doing
All right, thank you guys. We will see you.
You can catch us next
There
time.
you go.
on
We'll be
Rumble.
there you go.
Reach out to your local parkour.
Week after next.
Yes.
There you go. Support your local parkour in the yeah. I live literally 30 minutes from Gobby Guy. Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna go. There you go. Not all.
Birminghamistan. Near Birminghamistan.
Dark Side of the Moon. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dark
That's an
Side of the
interesting
Moon.
one.
Are there any
That's a
pubs
good
like
one.
that in
Yep.
Birmingham?
All right. There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep,
I'm
Dark
not
Side of the
familiar
Moon
with
would
that
be
one.
good
You
one.
have to tell me that when we get off. There. Well played, lad. Hey, thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you next
Thank
time.
you, everybody in the chat,
So,
all the viewers on all our channels tonight. Thank you so
Have a
much
nice-
for being in the
Have
chat.
a good one,
participating.
folks.
Yep.
all right.
Look forward
Talk
to
to you
seeing
next
you
time.
soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.